Well, good morning, and on a warm September morning from Transylvania. Just an update really on one or two matters. Firstly, as far as building work goes here, I've just put in a concrete platform for the wheelie bins because there is a problem with wheelie bins here. Stray animals, mostly cats, get into the garden late at night and start ripping the bins open. So hopefully I can put a lid or something on top just to protect the bins from being opened. And the other piece of news is this old building, the stone house. It is in a very, very dangerous state, and subject to approval from the local council. An engineer's calling today to inspect this property. Let's stand back a bit. It's likely that approval will be given for the building to be demolished, and we are going to have it taken down very, very carefully so that we can preserve some of the stone. We want to repair this wall, as you can see here. This is not our wall, it's our neighbour's wall. The house is abandoned, empty as it were. The person who lived here has died, but the person who owns it now is not in a position to do any work to the wall, so he's agreed to allow us to do it. And so we will use the stone from the building. Once that's all cleared, that's going to open up quite a large area of the garden which can be used by us and developed. And just while we're talking about used, let's go and have a look at the barn. As you can see, there's a flight of steps now that leads up into the new attic. I'll just go up the stairs and show you. This was made by our neighbour Januf with my help. And here we are. What a wonderful view. And down there we have Christy, our electrician, who's installing electrical lights and power sockets into the barn. So hopefully we'll have that sorted out very, very shortly. Temporarily, we're using this for storage. We've got nowhere to store all this stuff we have left over from our move from England. It's staying here for the rest of the winter. And so what I've done, I've actually installed on a temporary basis for this year plastic sheeting. Next year we hope to develop that further and actually put board across there. But yeah, I mean, Januf has done a really, really good job here. You can see we've got a safety barrier here. This area has been kept open so we can winch up. That eventually will be sealed. And this is the view of the barn from up here. Quite an impressive view actually. And I never thought we would actually arrive at this point where this job would be finished, and here it is, and very soon the power will go on. Anyway, that's about it from me as far as the barn is concerned and the building work that's taking place. There isn't much more to say really at this stage. I will obviously give you more information when the barn is being demolished, and you can see, and I find it quite sad to say this, but then you can see this poor old building being taken down and being placed into history. But unfortunately, if I wanted to restore that building, that would set me up. That would set me back rather well over £100,000, and I simply don't have that level of cash. Anyway, speak to you again soon. The local engineer from the Mayor's office later attended the house, and after examining the remains of the building, he declared it unsafe and beyond economic restoration. On the basis of that, he issued a demolition order, and a team was engaged to demolish the house, which took a few days to complete. A majority of stone was saved for building projects, and the rest was taken away for disposal. Load by load and day by day the house slowly disappeared on the back of a pickup truck. And being taken to an authorised recycling site in the neighbourhood. And before long the site was reduced to a small pile of stones, and that soon went under the relentless efforts of a small digger. And when completed, the garden became spacious but bare, but ready for future projects to build a new garden. A garden for Casa Eden.